Hello, my name is Carell Taylor, and I am one of the writers for the TV series that Lori and I are working on called Thou Artful. Today I wanted to mention a little bit about the Heaven's Gate cult. One of the things that I've noticed is a common feature for cult leaders is their troubled past. Now with the Heaven's Gate cult, Marshall Applewhite and Bonnie Nettles. Now with Marshall Applewhite, his past was a little troubled. He was fired from the University of St. Thomas in Houston, Texas over an allegation that he was building a relationship or had a relationship with one of his male students. And his former wife had previously left him over homosexual relationships that he was having outside of his marriage. He met Bonnie in March of 1972. She was a 44-year-old who was married but was having her own issues in her relationship. Bonnie had an interest in theosophy and biblical prophecy. With Marshall losing his wife and also his job, he was in a deep depression. Bonnie wrote an astrology column for the Houston newspaper, drawing on insights that she believed came from Brother Francis, a 19th century Franciscan friar who she thought she was channeling. She was also involved in a theosophical society and participated in seances. Applewhite later recalled that he felt that he had known Nettles for a long time, concluding that they had met in a past life. She told him that their meeting had been foretold to her by extraterrestrials, persuading him that he had a divine assignment. With all these things going on, his deep depression, her being very enthusiastic about theology and extraterrestrial, he was encouraged by the things she told him. She made him feel like he was someone important, that he was someone special. What fascinates me about the whole thing is just that I feel like this is a common thing for cult leaders. These are people that are generally very troubled, very depressed, have a lot of self-esteem issues. So they surround themselves with a theology or a religion, and that places them at the top of the pedestal. What do you guys think? Do you think that his past was a factor in the choices he made in his future with starting the Heaven's Gate? Or do you think this was some divine message that came down? Just let me know in the comments. Thank you.